Good afternoon and welcome back to another live stream. So today I will be practicing Yao 5x5 and then some 3x3 solves in my normal color. So let's begin with 5x5. So shout out to Kabilan, you're so early. And the Bad Mad Whitey, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Now let's solve 5x5. But before that, let's do the first scramble. Oh, inspection. Hold on. I think it got disconnected. Let's try again. There you go. Hello to our 10 viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. In today's live, I am practicing Yao 5x5. Here. So that is my second solve for Yao 5x5. Let's do another scramble. Using Yao in 5x5 helps in look ahead. It's much better now compared when I was using reduction method. So who else is using Yao in 5x5? If you know how to use Yao, can you give me some tips? Thank you. So third solve using Yao 5x5. So the badminton is using Yao. What is your times in 5x5, the badminton? I think you're the only one who solves 5x5 who is watching now. Oh, I messed up that one. So the badminton, I don't have 5x5 as of now. I had one I bought but it broke and it wasn't a speed cube, so it's good, but I used to do it in around 5 minutes because my look ahead is bad. I, I have the same problem, my look ahead. So that's why I switched to Yao 5x5. So part solved using Yao 5x5. So shout out to our 14 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, I think that's a personal best using Yao. So let's proceed to the beef scramble. Inspection. Hello Clara, welcome to my live stream. Today I'm practicing Yao 5x5. Do you have any tips for me? Or do you use Yao and 5x5 or you are using reduction method? Clara. So I will read the comments after this solve. So shout out to our 17 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Alright, that is smooth. Nepal Speedcuber, hello, welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Bad Madweti Flick, a good way to learn what to do better is watch pro solvers and see what they do better. So I watch pro solves, but I don't understand what they are doing. They execute so fast that I cannot understand what they are doing. Hello Rajesh, welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Nepal Speedkeeper, oh, you are also fast at 5x5? Actually, I'm not fast at 5x5. This is a slow time compared to other Speedcubers. The Bad Madwiti, I feel you. Well, other than that, I have no advice as I'm even slower. So, shout out to our 21 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm using Yushin 5x5 magnetic, but this cube is not good actually, to be honest. But if you're just learning 5x5, this is a perfect cube. But if you are doing speed solves, not that good performance. Uh, Nepali Speedcuber, your method? The method that I'm using for today's live is Yao method. I just learned it last night, and I'm trying to apply it today in today's live. So the bad mad whitey problem is 5x5s are expensive. Yes, they are expensive. Um, is that Moyu Aochang? Single track, good 5x5? So shout out to our 27 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. So if you just tuned in, I'm practicing Yao method in 5x5. So 7th solve. This is hard. So yes, I got another personal best using Yao 5x5. That is my best solve for this session. Finally, I'm getting results. I hope I can make it consistently. So shout out to our 35 viewers. So this will be the 8th solve. Okay. Hello, S-Cuber. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. So after 8 solves using Yao, I highly recommend it if you are having struggles and edge pairing using and solving 5x5. Using Yao can help because uh, 4 edges is already solved in your base. So when you do edge pairing, you are only looking in the middle layer and the upper layer. So it's better pairing because you don't have to look at the bottom. So shout out to our 30 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. So let's do our ninth solve. Yes, last two solves, the bad mad whitey, then 3x3 solves. Hello, welcome to my live stream. I'm sorry I cannot read Japanese characters. Alright, more consistent averages compared to my reduction method. So the bad mad whitey, YK the song audio that plays at the beginning of your lives. Before this one, what is it called? Before this live, hold on. It is by Alan Walker, Dreamer. Carl Jasper, I'm Filipino watching you, bro. So hello, you are from my country also. You are my countryman. Magandang hapon sa'yo. Welcome sa aking channel. Salamat sa iyong pagtutok. So last solve and practicing Yao 5x5. I'm not sure if that is the one you're asking, the Bad Mad Whitey, because I think I played a couple of music and I'm not sure what you are asking for. So last solve, guys, for the 5x5 Yao practice, then I'll solve 3x3. So that's it. I completed my Yao 5x5 practice with the 10th solve. Now I'm going to practice 3x3. So shout out to our 30 viewers. Hello Shar. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Bad Mad Whitey said, "Oh Flick, I think you misunderstood me. The first song that played this live, what is it called?" I don't know if that is the one you're asking. Our daily lives. Do you have Dayan Guhong? I don't have Dayan Guhong. Also, when are you getting your Bulker V5? I think it will arrive on January, the Bad Mad Whitey. So shout out to our 40 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's practice 3x3. You can join room 833 if you want to practice with me. Our daily lives. Are you a Filipino? Yes, I'm a Filipino. So welcome to my live stream. So to Speedcubers, join the room. Thank you so much for joining, and hello to our 24 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Our daily lives. Pinoy ka pala? Yes, Pilipino ako. Welcome sa aking channel. So let's do second solve. Is this plus 2, guys? What do you think? I'll just put it plus 2. Kuya, ano po sub nyo sa 3x3? Sub 20. So we are having bad times in the early solves, the bad mad whitey. Let's try to lock in and get sub 15 average. Sub 20 kapag warm up. Welcome to my live stream, Sanjana and 67. So shout out to our 22 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like our live stream. Thank you. There you go. The bad mad whitey is first sub 15 solve. So let's try to focus on ourselves because my early solves are so bad. So the bad mad whitey got the exact same time, twice in 4 solves now. He said, Sanjan, please stop spamming 6-7. Sanjan, I recommend you start learning layer by layer. Thank you, the bad mad. You're welcome, Sanjan. Yes, nice one. And also to the rank 3, you got 12. So if you're watching rank 3, please comment down below. There you go, the bad mad whitey is getting consistent. I need to lock in. Yes, I think I am having a good session on this live, which is very nice. Oh yes, that was a PLL skip. And my best solve in this session. Thanks, the bad mad whitey. I can feel that later you can also drop 10 or maybe sub 10 once you warm up. There you go, getting consistent. For recognition, that was a bad solve. The bad mad. I'm just happy I'm getting very consistent sub 14s with my tornado. Yes, you have a very consistent times. What's the new cube of G? Is that the Tornado V3 Premium? Have you heard about it, the bad mad? Oh, 12 seconds. So shout out to our 16 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Please don't forget to like our live stream. Thank you. The Bad Mad Whitey said, yes, I have, but it's not new. From what I know, it's a modded V3, also Tornado V5. Prototype has just been handed out to key sponsors. Oh, they're very lucky. So, in that Tornado V3, they upgraded the core. They made it stronger, right? Oh, yes. Another skip. And my best solve for this session. That was a PLL skip. Hello to our 14 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you want to practice with us, join room 833 at cstimer.net. Thank you. So the bad man said, but I wonder what this V3 premium is. I'm not 100% sure, but from what I know, yes, because a lot of people prefer the V3. Nice one. 11 seconds by the Bad Mad Whitey. Shout out to our 15 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, if you want to practice with us, join room 833 at cstimer.net. Hello BF7, welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Bad Madwati, it's weird that it's a modified V3 and not a V4. But again, I've heard many people say they prefer the V3 over the V4. Hello BF7, is your audio turned on? In case not, I'll just type. Shout out to our 17 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, 12 seconds by the Bad Mad Whitey. Wow, consistently dropping 11 seconds. I mean 12 seconds, the Badman. Nexocuban, this is your another channel flick. Yes, Nexocuban, I think you forgot to answer my question last night. I was asking what time do you go live? Because I'm not aware on what time you are going live. That's why I cannot go to your live streams. Mansur, how many channels do you have? I think 3 channels. In your country, it's 12 p.m. and in India, it's 10 a.m. So it is finished already. I'm so sorry, I'm not aware. So is that your regular live stream schedule, Nexo Cube 1? Can you solving in 5 seconds? I cannot solve in 5 seconds. I'm not on that level yet. Idika tries sub 10. I got a sub 10 solve earlier in this live stream. It is 9.402 seconds. The Badman haven't had a solve over 14 and 15 solves. Next cube, and tomorrow you will come or not? I'll try to go. That's a very bad F12. This is going to be a bad solve. Yeah, bad solve. Mansur, how many channels do you have? I have 3 channels. You didn't see because you were away. I think you can scroll back. I think that is possible. Copy that. Next to Cuban, 12 p.m. tomorrow. When do you usually stream? In my 2 sub channels, it is irregular, but in the Flick and Solve, it is always in the evening. That's a very poor recognition. So shout out to our 15 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bad F12. So the V3 Premium just released. Wow. How much is it? So are you planning to get that one, the Bad Mad Whitey? Next Cuban, okay. So $42 for the UV Pioneer. Hello Lion Bell, can you teach me Sifak? I'm not a good teacher. But I'll try to create some tutorials because I'm not fluent in English. That is my another barrier in creating tutorials. Please do understand. So the bad mad, and yes, it has much better core. Apparently, it can survive a 10-foot drop. Why does this have to come out after I buy the V4? Oh no. It is tempting me. I want that cube. Oh, I forgot the algorithm. This is going to be a bad solve. The bad mad, I feel you now. I have to save up for another 6 months. Luckily, I'm already halfway there. You're halfway there. Also, the flagship one has UV and is $32. I think Pioneer is always better. What do you think? What channel do you stream the most? The Flick and Solve channel, because this channel got shadow banned by YouTube because he thinks I am an AI. +2. Lionel, I can't tell what algorithms you're using, but they look like Zibel. I'm just using OLL and PLL. Mansur, can you shout out me please so I can stream? Shout out to Mansur. Thank you so much for tuning in to my live stream. So shout out to our 35 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like our live stream. Next Okibwan. Bro, if I do my stream now, would you come? What do you mean come? I'll go to your live. Timer did not start. So yeah, inspection. I did hand scramble because I saw the scramble earlier, but the timer did not start. Yes, if I do my stream now, will you join my stream? What do you mean? Like we go live together? Something like that? Or I'll go to your stream and watch you? The Badmad IT, I don't know if you saw my other message, but this new premium V3 has 8 settings for the dials for the adjustment, and it's somehow an even better system than before. So it is really an upgraded Tornado V3, but it's still Tornado V3. It is not Tornado V4. Hello CubeTube, welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bad solve. Next to Cube1 suggest as you are streaming live and I am watching you, I want you to watch me in the same way. How can I do that if I am solving? Hello to our 27 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Badmad, yeah, but it's stupid they released a V4 then. Maybe before they released V4, they were not aware about the issues of the V3. So that's why after they released V4, now they released the upgraded V3 because of the issues and the Tornado V3. So shout out to our 34 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, next Cuban. See you on your live stream 12 p.m. tomorrow. Another poor recognition. I destroyed a good solve. Yeah. Then after you buy the Tornado V3 Premium, they will release Tornado V4 Premium. Scatter, am I able to join? Yes, you can join room 833 at cstimer.net. Bye, Nexakibuan. See you on your live stream tomorrow. Lion, I can seem to notice that the cube you're using doesn't have any magnets. It has magnets. This is the RS3M V5 dual adjustment magnetic version. So the bad mad whitey, yeah lol, because the V4 has the same issues as the V3 and they wanna make a V5 now. Like what? Uh, for sales, of course. So I just finished 44 solves. So I'm going to push for 100 solves in my 3x3 practice. After that, I will end the live stream and charge my camera and see you on the Flick and Solve live stream later. The Bad Mad Whitey, they are destroying the tornado line. It's becoming like a 2023 Moyu with 4 different versions of the RSTM in 1 year. Yes, it's destroying their reputation. Lionel, I suggest you using the Gun 365. Will you sponsor me with that? If it is possible. So that's a long pause. Not good. Not good after all. The bad mad but I don't care. I just think they should wait 2 years for another tornado as we are getting 2 tornadoes a year. Yes. I think they should do that, but I think they like to have more sales. Anshul, I'm sorry I don't understand the language, but welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're an 13 second solver. Bernabacker, hit subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in to my live stream. So nperm destroyed my good self. I messed that up so bad. I forgot the algorithm for nperm. Do you have Insta ID? Why do you like my Insta ID? I'm sorry, I'm not sharing it. So the bad mad, most of the viewers in my shorts are from India and Indonesia. Wow, we have the same viewers. I want to have a match with you. Go to cstimer.net and join room 833. So Lionel, I'm still a 50-second solver. So I assume that you are using layer by layer. Yo, Natmancham, how's school? You're back. So I'm starting to have bad averages now. I think I'm tired. The bad mad whitey, I used to average 30 with beginners somehow. Wow, that is a fast layer by layer solve, the bad mad. So not Mancham, it was good. So how's your day been? It's been okay. And my layer by layer, I think I average 40 seconds. Anshul, go to cstimer.net and join online battle. Join room 833 and you can have a match with me. Not Mancham, okay, it's better than bad. Good to hear. Hello, Alex Gaming. Welcome back to my live stream. Anshul, go to cstimer.net, then change the function from draw scramble to online battle. After that, join room 833. This timer did not start again, so I'll just do unscramble. If you cannot follow that, Anshul, do a quick YouTube and watch tutorial on how to join online battle at CS Timer. The Badmad Auflick quick update, the V5 prototype was just a way to test the new tech of the V3 Premium, so it's very unlikely we get a TV5 this year or next year. Oh, okay. So my timer somehow is not starting. So shout out to our 32 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like our live stream. Thank you. So scattered, nice. You got 29 seconds. And the previous solve. This is a bad solve. That's a bad Excel solve. Alex Gaming, I learned both the endperms today. So that's good. You have additional permutations. So where did you learn your endperms? Experimenting? What do you mean experimenting? So shout out to our 38 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. Hello, Antonia. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Flick from the Flick and Solve channel, and this is my secondary account. So thank you so much for tuning in again, once again. Scatter. I got to go, but I got 5th sub 30 today. Yay. Congratulations, Scatter. Thank you so much for practicing with me. And see you next live stream. Take care. Bye bye. Alex Gaming, will you practice 2x2? Yes, if my 2x2 arrive, because it is on its way in my country. So scramble for the 58 solve. Shout out to our 50 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Hello, Alex Gaming. Welcome to my live stream. Smiley, what cube is that? I am using the Moyo RSTRM V5 dual adjustment magnetic version. Oh yes, that's a full solve. And sub 11. Tao, hi, welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mansur, do you use lube? I don't use lube because I'm very lazy in cleaning my cubes. Hello Taufik, welcome again. Is your audio turned on? So this will be the 62, number 62 solve. Thanks, Natmantra. Let's do a challenge. Taufik, go to cstimer.net and join room 833. Okay, Natmantra. See you next live stream. Mansur, I want to stream, but I don't have 50 subscriber. How did you get it? I get it by consistently uploading myself, and somehow people subscribe. That's how I did it. Bye, Natmantram. Take care. Enjoy cooking. Taufik, if you don't know how to join a room in cstimer.net, do a quick Google search and a YouTube tutorial will appear on how to join a room in CS Timer. It will be quick. I messed up my F12. This will be a bad solve. Yeah, bad solve. So number 66 solve in this session. So shout out to our 32 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like our live stream. Thank you. Alex Gaming, my laptop broke after Windows stopped supporting Windows 10. My laptop broke after Windows stopped supporting Windows 10. Why did it send twice? I don't know. You mean broke that it stopped functioning? Hello Galaxy Cubing, welcome back to my live stream. Galaxy Cubing, why is your comment section in your uploads is turned off? I cannot comment. It turns on but it doesn't fully load UI. Oh. You might want to upgrade it to Windows 11. And timer did not start. Sorry about that. I'll just do hand scramble. Galaxy Cubing, YouTube turned it off for no reason. Some of my shorts comments are on. I turned it on. Oh, it is YouTube who did it. Now I get it. Thanks for your answer, Galaxy Cubing. So, number 71 solve. So my goal in this session is to get sub 14 average of 100. Hopefully I can achieve it. So number 72 solve. Solve number 73. This one is hard. So Galaxy Cubing, I ate spaghetti and I ate carbonara, while Alex Gaming said just ate a ton of pancit canton. Oh, I feel hungry. I might end the live stream earlier. I think Alex Gaming is from the Philippines. Oh my, I forget the OLL. There you go. And the bad solve. Am I right, Alex Gaming? You are from the Philippines? Yes. So, magandang hapon, Alex Gaming. Salamat sa iyong pagbalik sa aking live stream. Pahingi naman ng pansit canton. That was a smooth full solve. I love it. So solve number 78. What cube was that? This is my Moyu RS-Trim V5 dual adjustment magnetic version. It is the only good cube that I have now, after I broke my Tornado V3 and the WRM V10. Hello Tom, welcome back to my live stream. Thanks for coming back. So solve number 80. And I'm starting to have bad average now. Yeah, not record breaker, but a cube breaker. I also broke my 2x2. I did it all on the same year. Shout out to our 23 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. So Alex Gaming, I break my cube so I can have a ball car mod. Whoa, you intentionally break it? Galaxy Cubing said I completely destroyed one of my 2x2s. Is that the gun 2x2? By accident. Next cube, I'm not familiar with the next cube. Solve number 86. Uh, Taufik said it's not working. Did you try to watch a tutorial on how to join CS timer? Just follow the tutorial. It is easy, I promise. YouTube search Taufik how to join online battle at CS timer. How to join room 813? The feature isn't working. I think it only works on computers. It does not work on mobile, I guess. Anyone tried using mobile, joining the room? Please comment down below. The online battle is not limited and PC. Even you are using mobile, you can join. So I'm struggling to get sub 14 now. Shout out to our 25 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like our live stream. Thank you. Solve number 92. Yes, I'm struggling to get sub 14 average now. I think I'm tired. So, last 8 solves before we end the live stream. I don't use Brave. I use Firefox. But in CES timer, I use Chrome. Last 6 solves. Last 4 solves before we end the live stream. That's a poor FL. This is going to be a bad solve. So last 3 solves. Last 2 solves. Galaxy Cubing, bro, I think I was too late to the live. You can join the live later. Click and solve. So last solve. I hope I will not choke this one. Oh no, my timer choke. did not start. Let's do it again. There you go. I completed my 100 solves and 3x3 and my 10 solves practicing Yao 5x5. So thank you so much for joining me in my live stream, guys. See you on the Flick and Solve live stream later. So bye bye, guys.